Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. Today is a big patch day. It is the start of a new season. It has brought about some interesting changes, and of course, the most notable, the newest hero to be added to the roster, a hero, unlike, a certain probe from StarCraft, a hero that a lot of us, including myself, have been begging to be added to this game. It's a character that was on my list. We all have lists of characters that we want Blizzard to add to this game. And this is one of those characters, for me, that was on my list. The Angel of Death from Diablo 3 himself, Malthael. The aspect of death. Once the aspect of wisdom, Malthael abandoned heaven after the World Stone's destruction. In secret, he had resolved to end the eternal conflict by becoming a reaper of souls and eliminating everything affected by demonic corruption, including humanity. So that, of course, is if you played Act 5 of Diablo 3, you of course will know a lot more about this. Let's move on now to his skins. This is of course his normal, regular look from Diablo 3. Here are some of his alternate skins. Toxic Malthael, I like this one. Tarnished Malthael, it's okay. Platinum Malthael, that looks cool. A little bit more silver in there, I think. Spectre Malthael, that actually looks cool. And then here we've got some alternate skins called Grave Warden Malthael. I think this has to do with as if he was working for the guy who is a voice on Haunted Mines, the guy who watches over the mines in Haunted Mines for the golems. Frozen Grave Warden Malthael. Time Lost Grave Warden Malthael. Angelic Grave Warden Malthael, and Crimson Grave Warden Malthael. They're alright, I guess. So what is he like? Well, he is a melee assassin, and I will point this out. He's now the third angel. So we have a healer angel, a warrior angel. It's hard to call Tyrael a tank. At times he does not feel like a tank at all. Though he can be, but it's just... Look, Tyrael needs a rework. That's all I'm saying. Tyrael needs a rework. But now we have an assassin angel, even though he is a fallen angel in Malthael. What is his kit like? Well, his kit is all mainly focused around his trait, Reaper's Mark. Listen to this, guys. Basic attacks afflict non-structured targets with Reaper's Mark for 4 seconds. Marked enemies are revealed and take damage equal to 2.5% of their maximum health every 1 second. So, think about that for a second. If you're doing the math, that means over a 4-second span they lose 10% of their maximum health. So, it's a percentage-based trait. So, against high health heroes, such as Cho'Gall, Asmodan, Stitches, very high health heroes, he's going to just do more damage to them. So he is automatically he has a giant killer already built into his kit. I mean, as soon as I heard this, I realized this was going to be one of those characters that you pick to try and do away with those multiple warrior compositions. In fact, this may shift the meta. You now may rarely see a double warrior meta now that Malthael is in the game. It's not burst damage, it's over time, so I mean it may not be like immediate, but it becomes notable. And it partly depends on how you build it and such, but we'll get to that. Let's look at the rest of his base kit. His Q is Soul Rip, and this is a big one. Listen to this. Extract the souls of nearby enemies afflicted by Reaper's Mark, that are being affected by the trait. Dealing 100 damage and healing Malthael for 44 per target hit. Heroic targets heal Malthael for an additional 3% of the hero's maximum health. And that has a 2-second cooldown. So when you apply this, Every 2 seconds, you can be able to siphon health from them. So, and keep in mind, it doesn't apply just to heroes. It says non-structured targets. This includes minions. This includes mercenaries. It includes the bosses. And that's a lot of sustainability. Being able to, every 2 seconds, have that. Now, it does cost 20 mana, so you're going to have to watch your mana bar a bit. But really, from what I've seen in the PTR, Malthael rarely runs into mana problems. But then again, if you're spamming, obviously you will. His W is Wraith Strike. Instantly teleport through an enemy afflicted by Reaper's Mark, dealing 59 damage and refreshing Reaper's Mark. So it's a blink, which is awesome. It gives you a number of ways to utilize it. And his E is Death Shroud. Unleash, after 0.25 seconds, unleash a wave of dark mist that applies Reaper's Mark to enemies it hits. So this can be used for clearing minion waves, being able to put it on all of them. And of course, as a projectile to put it on an enemy hero if you want. His 2 heroics, Tormented Souls. Gain 20 armor and unleash a torrent of souls, continually applying Reaper's Mark to nearby enemies for 4 seconds. Which is not bad. It doesn't sound bad at all. But then we get to this one. Take a look at this, guys. Quest. Last Rites. Apply a death sentence to an enemy hero that after 2 seconds deals damage equal to 50% of their missing health. Yeah. So if you have very low health, goodbye. Enemies killed while under the effect of Last Rites permanently reduce its cooldown by 5 seconds to a minimum of 15 seconds. Which I saw this tested by Palatime, and it was reduced to 5 seconds. It was insane. Because of the 20 talent as well. But oh my gosh, guys, this heroic is so strong. It is so strong. Oh my gosh. I'm already just laughing at what I'm going to see, especially this week when people are utilizing this heroic. It's going to be insane. His talent tree. You can increase, at level 1, you can increase the range of Wraith Strike. This is an interesting one. On a Pale Horse, gain 20% additional movement speed while mounted. I mean, that's going to get you across the map very fast. Fear the Reaper, a 25-second cooldown. Activate to increase your movement speed by 25% and pass through other units for 4 seconds. But it doesn't, now let's note though, it does not make you unstoppable. Or invincible. So it's not like Tassadar's invincible, his what's that ability called? Well, anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. His invincible ability that makes him invisible. It's not like that. It just increases your movement speed, so they can still stop you. So I kind of like this a bit more, but I definitely can see people mainly using this. At level 4, we have Die Alone. Soul Rip, deal 75% more damage if it hits only one hero and no other enemies. I mean, yeah. I mean, I suppose that does sound good. It's one of those things where you're going to have to wait and really test it out. This is obviously just initial impressions and thoughts as opposed to what the meta build is going to be. So, Throwing Shade. Hit 20 heroes with Death Shroud. Permanently increase the Death Shroud range by 33% and reduce its cooldown by 2 seconds. That's not bad. Black Harvest. Apply Reaper's Mark to heroes for a total of 150 seconds. Permanently increase the Reaper's Mark duration by 2 seconds. So you'd make it 6 seconds long. That's pretty nice, especially if you are using it on high health heroes. You're going to be doing a lot of damage in that regard. Level 7. Soul Rip slows enemies by 20% for 2.5 seconds. Wraith Strike deal. When damaging a hero, Wraith Strike deals bonus damage equal to 4% of the hero's maximum health. Again, high health heroes. Just he's gonna wreck them. Reduce the healing received by heroes afflicted by Reaper's Mark by 50% for 4 seconds. That's not bad, especially if you go against a double support comp. Level 13, increase Soul Rip's bonus healing from heroes to 4% of the hero's maximum health. Give yourself some more healing sustainability. Gain 15 physical armor per enemy hero afflicted by Reaper's Mark, up to a maximum of 45. That's if you're able to spread that around a lot, that's gonna give you quite a bit of physical armor, but it's gonna be pointless against ability casters, spell casters. Inevitable End. Activate to become unstoppable for 2 seconds, but remove all active Reaper's marks. Shroud of Wisdom. After 2 seconds, gain 50 spell armor for 4 seconds. See, there's the other one. So this is that tier that lets you choose. Do you want physical armor? Do you want spell armor? Do you want more healing? Do you want to get unstoppable? That's a good talent tier. Level 16. Soul Collector. Reduce Soul Rip's cooldown by half a second and increase its range by 50%. Massacre. Wraith Strike now damages and applies Reaper's Mark to enemies around its target. Nice way to spread that. Memento Mori. Reaper's Mark deals 100% increased damage after afflicting an enemy hero for more than 4 seconds. That goes so well. That synergizes so well with Black Harvest if you are able to finish that quest and get the reward, because that extra 2 seconds is going to apply this extra damage. Without you having just one basic attack will be able to do that bonus. That goes so well. And that level 20, here's where things get fun and interesting. The buff for Tormented Souls is Reaper of Souls. While Tormented Souls is active, hero takedowns extend its duration by 4 seconds. So if you're able to get a takedown during that time, it's just going to keep on going. So it's almost like kind of like a Li Ming buff in that regard. Angel of Death. Last Rites heals for 100% of the damage dealt, and its current and future cooldown reduction bonuses are doubled. This guy, I'm telling you, I saw this tested out. That it's insane. It's insanely strong. It's so ridiculous. The cooldown and the damage it does. Oh, man. Final Curtain. Death Shroud leaves a trail in its wake for 4 seconds, applying Reaper's Mark to enemies in its area. Or no one can stop death. Activate while dead to immediately respawn at the altar, but increase Malthael's next respawn time by 25%. So while it sounds cool and strong, it has a takeaway. Very similar to that Gul'dan talent that increases his max health but increases his respawn timer. Yeah, no. While that may sound strong, the takeaway can be very crucial, like especially if you mistime it, if you time it wrong. As far as I'm concerned, right now, because based on what I saw in the testing, Angel of Death is really good. It's so strong. So let's go ahead and get into a game. Let me see here. Are things set here? His voice lines. Yes, no one can. Let me turn on the game sound. Alright.
No one can stop death.
I love it. I love it.
In the end, all bow to death. All conflict will end. Death is beyond your reach. Nephalem.
I mean, these top four are good. This one seems kind of odd or situational because if you use that without any of the classes from Diablo 3 chosen in the, like, on either team, it's gonna sound a little odd. Like, yeah, what about them? Alright, so got another King of Death, Arthas, there as the announcer. I don't have the Malthael charger, and that's a real shame. However, there is a special charger I can get here. This is the special event quest that's going on for this, called Malthael's Bargain. Play 15 games as the Diablo hero with a friend You get an epic chest, you get another mount called Leoric's Phantom, and you get a cross reward for Diablo 3. You get wings. You get Ghost Kerrigan wings. Now, I have confirmed in the past that usually this can work for the PC version of Diablo 3. Unfortunately, I do not know if it's going to work for the PS4, or rather the console version of Diablo 3. I'm hoping it will, but I'll have to wait and see. Anyway, let's take a look at Malthael in action. No, and that's what he says in the queue. Death is beyond your reach. I prefer the line from the cinematic for Act 5. No one can stop death. That's gonna be my line. I know it's like the free one you get, but I just really like it. Now, the thing I should note, though, I don't know, because a lot of these maps, like Haunted Mines with the high health golems, I don't know if the Reaper's Mark actually affects, like, objective monsters that, you know, like, huge ones, like the golems here, like the immortals on Battlefield of Eternity. I think it affects the Garden Terror. It may affect the Dragon Knight on Dragonshire. Alright, so this is a bit of a small map, so maybe no reason to take on a pale horse.
10 seconds.
If this was a bigger map, I think there'd be more reason to take this.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's take a look at the teams. The teams today are Malthael, Varian, Taronda, Nazeebo, and Falstad. Isn't Falstad dead? Against Uther, Diva, Zool, Kael'thas, and Sylvanas. Oh boy, they have a Sylvanas. So this is one of Sylvanas' best maps, but it's only AI, so. They do have a Diva, though. Let's go after this Diva. Let's go with Death's Reach. Look at that! Look at that healing! Come back here. See, those are grayed out unless I apply Reaper's Mark. Ah, that was a bad decision. I shouldn't have done that. I goofed. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. It teleports them behind them. And of course you do that there, you're gonna get hit by those towers. So you gotta be very careful when you do that.
Enter, heroes.
Choose a talent.
Oh, see that extra damage it did? Yep, that finished off Diva.
The scourge.
Impressive.
Get back here, Luther.
Slain.
Good work, friend.
using my abilities a lot, and yet you can see that there's really not that big a deal when it comes to things like, his mana.
Double kill.
But as you guys can see, the damage, ooh, the damage is nice.
Killing spree.
Oh, hello, Uther. Heal me! Heal me, enemies! Heal me! Oh, man.
An excellent kill.
So nice. Well, I've got that healing, but I'm not invincible. Just because he can be able to heal off of multiple enemies does not mean he can take on all 5 when they have Reaper's Mark and live. That's not at all what it means, so.
Let my golems rise again!
How come I didn't hear Malthael say, "Get the mercenary cap"? Oh, it actually did not affect Sylvanas. I missed her, actually. Let's go with...
About to get great.
Oh, you can see, look at that. Look at the health. But it doesn't help my quest. But you can see, though, that it does affect the objective. Alright, let's see, let's go with mortality. Just extra percentage base damage. There we go.
Well done.
Oh, clean.
Shatter.
Thank you, Arthas. Thank you for cheering me on. Huh. Seems like Malthael doesn't have any voice lines about telling his team to get a mercenary camp.
For now.
You will not fight alone.
Thank you, Varian. That's good to know. Alright, let's go drink sippy cup.
Well deserved, my friends.
Oh, thank you.
Choose a talent.
Whoops. Alright, last rites. Ah! Oh, you see that? And see, I got the cooldown reduction. If you're able to apply that when they're trying to run away, oh man, it's so strong. And if you thought that was strong against Sylvanas, I saw Palatine try it on a Cho'Gall, and like, oh my gosh, the amount of damage it did was scary. It was so strong.
Are you prepared to fight the undead? The mind.
Alright, I'm gonna go back and heal. 88 seconds. Not bad. See, 1 of 12. Taronda, come help me get this camp. Oh, there we go.
You look like you require my aid.
He actually did say it this time. Mercenaries. I find it funny that the emblem there is the black soul stone.
And empower your golem.
Oh, hold on. What is this? A push? No, 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 no. We can't have that. Get back here, Uther. Ah, he died before I could use my heroic. Well, he died before the heroic could kill him, rather. Hello, Sylvanas. Yeah, I probably should just let her go and get more time on this. But I love the fact that I can just chase them down like that. In case you can't tell, I'm really enjoying finally getting to play Malthael in this game. Just finally getting one of those heroes I always wanted in this game, and now it's finally here.
Impressive.
Oh, the minions killed Diva.
Destroyed.
Oh, that is funny.
Helen.
Let's see.
Killing
They
spree.
do have a... Yeah, I'm just gonna go with, more healing. My AI teammates are getting that. That's fine. See, this is why you get mercenary camps before you go down to the mines. Because they can get value and push. Oh, my teammates got killed. I got the objective.
Rise again, my golems.
And now you get this. You get the mercenary camps pushing with the golem. With your own golem. That's a nice way to get out of those zombie walls if that Nazebo was an enemy. If I hit him with my Reaper's Mark, I can just teleport out of the zombie wall. Hello, Diva. Ah, not enough damage. She wasn't missing enough health. Woo, that healing. Oh, I got caught in the root, but fortunately, because I had Reaper's Mark applied, I was able to get some healing. See, it's only 20 mana, so that's why it doesn't feel like it would be a big deal. Oh, I finished that quest, so now it's got the full 6 seconds there. Alright, I'm gonna leave because I'm very low on health. Our golem is on their core.
And so the bone golems fall. Dust to dust, as they say.
See, this Gravekeeper guy, this is the guy I was talking about in reference to the Grave Warden skin for Malthael. Alright, let's see here. Yes, because I finished that other quest. So now it's going to do even more damage. Pretty nice damage. 8 kills. Oh, they dodged it. They just outran it. And Uther's dead. Mercenaries.
dead.
I mean, we have catapults in the bottom lane, so no reason to really focus on the bottom lane anymore. I'm more so just kind of interested in applying my Reaper's Mark to D.Va. If I could just get to her. And goodbye, Uther. Ah.
The spirits guide your hand.
I do this first, you know, to apply more damage, but I don't heal myself. I can already tell if I play like that, I am definitely going to die with that little health left. But look at my cooldown reduction. 4 of 12 killed with it. See, with that much missing health, it would do a lot of damage to D.Va if I could just get to her and apply it. Hi, Sylvanas. Where are you going? Aww. Come back. Come back and play with me. Why don't you want to play with me? Well, my AI teammates are getting the skull, so I'll just wreck this gate if I want. Oh, hi, Sylvanas. Oh, hi, D.Va. And Sylvanas is dead. And Zul's dead. Yep. Oh, that damage over time is so good. This damage over time group of heroes is really affecting the game. I'm talking like Lunara, Gul'dan, and now Malthael. Look at the bonus crit damage I'm getting. And that's just on the minions. We have a 92 skull golem. This is where we'd be like, everybody push top! Everybody! Get this camp to help push with the golem! Join me, teammates! Join me! Goodbye. Oh man, you see that and you're like, oh, yep, he's dead. Oh wow, Malthael. Easily severed. And Sylvanas is dead. Where'd D.Va go? Oh, there you are, D.Va. Angel of Death. Oh, see, immediately cuts it down from 12 to 6. Aww. I was gonna test to see what the cooldown was at that point in time. But you guys get the idea.
MVP.
15 kills. Almost 51,000 hero damage. And that was with only one warrior, D.Va. They weren't really high health heroes. The higher health and more higher health heroes, I don't think I said that right, but you guys get the idea. If there was another warrior, and sometimes if you face that rare 3 warrior comp, oh my goodness, you were talking about doing so much damage and getting some more self-healing if you get the right comp, or rather the right talents. I really like his kit. His kit is so cool, so good. So, the talents I went with for today, Death's Reach. The other two talents are easily both good, viable choices as well. If you get a big map like Warhead Junction, I would definitely recommend On a Pale Horse to be able to get around that map faster. The movement speed is a good one, but keep in mind, again, it doesn't make you unstoppable, so there's nothing... So, unless you have nothing to stun you or stop you from getting away, you know, that's something that's definitely gonna make you kind of waste that choice. Black Harvest, to be able to increase the duration of Reaper's Mark and do more damage. Mortality, to do more percentage-based health. Last Rites, because as you guys could see, is a great finisher. Soul Siphon to get more health based on the hero's maximum health. So like Diva and her mech gave me more health. Memento Mori to be able to get more critical damage from Reaper's Mark. And Angel of Death to double the cooldown reduction. Oh, and heal for the damage dealt as well. So let's open the loot chest I got for getting into level 2. Oh, and by the way, Diamond Portrait. Love it. Oh, and I also got a new mount. It's a raptor. Clever girl. Oh, this is a good chest. I got 2 portraits I didn't have before. I got a...
Merely a setback.
That's a great voice line for Kel'Thas if I pick Convection and I lose all my stacks before I finish it. Merely a setback. And I got the Purifier Artanis skin. That's a good chest. Go ahead and mark that. So that's Malthael, guys. I really like him. Oh, and by the way, look at this. They changed the interface of the roster based on what level you've gotten them. You got a nice little icon over the number. If you had them higher level, you get like, you know, a different icon to show that you have mastered this hero, and you get Master Taunts, which is now in the game, Master Taunts. You can see that here. Level 15 Mastery Taunt. Yeah, it's a lot of cool extra little changes that they've added here. Okay, maybe not. No, not there. Alright. So, like, if you click Malthael, you'll see here, you'll see the different rewards here. You get the Hero Portrait level 5. You get the level 5. You get Mastery Taunt level 15. You also get the Master Portrait. You get higher Master Taunts, level 25, level 50, level 75, and level 100 Mastery Taunt. So my taunt for Kel'Thas is going to be absolutely better than anybody else. And it's going to be a really strong taunt, showing that I've gotten him at a very high level and have been able to be successful with him. But Malthael, guys, oh my gosh. I really... How long is the wait for him? It's going to be long no matter what, obviously. But Malthael, man, I love his kit. And I love that he's a character that a lot of us have been asking for, and that he's finally in the game. It shows us they are working on those characters that we want. So for those of you who are waiting for Kel'Thuzad, Deathwing, Deckard Cain, there's hope. There's hope they're coming, that they're on their way. So along with Malthael came one major rework and one minor rework. In the next video, we'll be looking at the major rework involving my war chief, Thrall. He got a huge rework. And Malfurion got a minor rework. I'll just talk about it. It's not a big one to warrant a separate video. I have mixed feelings about it, mainly negative feelings about this rework for Malfurion. Thrall, though, he could be coming back, guys. He kind of fell off a bit, but he could be coming back. We'll be taking a look at, regardless of what you may feel about Sylvanas, for me, my war chief of the Horde, when we come back. Stay tuned.